Hello, I'm Shankar, co-founder and CEO of Odyssey. We are a boutique headphone company based in Orange County, California. We make headphones, microphones, and other audio products. I'll go into the start of Odyssey. It all started with I met my mentor and co-founder P. Tuka. He was making very thin film flexible PCBs for space applications, solar sails, telescopes, space telescopes, and stuff like that. So to do those things, he created he was working on very thin films and was looking for other applications besides the flexible PCBs that he was making. So the first product that we actually worked on was a line array, planar line array for with planar speakers for public address systems. But then quickly, Dragoslav Solic, our CTO, joined us, and one of my friends, Alex Rosen, also joined Odyssey. And we realized headphones was a much easier business to get into than line arrays. So we switched our focus and we made a prototype headphone called the LCD1. We just used our drivers and put it into a off-the-shelf housing, and I took it to a few audio shows from HeadFi called CanJam. The response was tremendous. People really liked them and they wanted to buy them. So we decided to start a company called Odyssey, and our name comes from the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey that I just watched in 70mm a few months before that. So all of us at Odyssey are fans of science fiction, so you can also see that in most of our products. So that's how we thought it was a journey into audio, so that's how Odyssey came into being. So the first product we created that we actually started selling was the LCD2. We did not have too much money and capital at the time, so we decided to use wood rings because it was easier to machine them than to create injection molded plastic parts. So that's how we created the LCD2, and the response was humongous. It overnight shot into one of the best headphones, and we were not initially well prepared for the demand that LCD2 created. And it was we scrambled around and started making as fast as we can, and it still has a cult-like following. LCD2 still sell very well, and people get tattoos of the headphone, they make cakes, t-shirts, even anime with LCD headphone line, and then send it to us. Anyway, and the LCD range of headphones have been our mainstay in both the professional audio and the audiophile world. These have many unique things. They have a very unique magnetic structure, especially the LCD2, and musicians, sound engineers, audiophiles, everybody use them. So that's how we got started. The LCD range itself is quite popular. That's the most popular line of headphones we make. And these headphones are meticulously handcrafted in our Orange County facility. We measure every single headphone from the day we started. We have measurements of every single headphone we have made. We still assemble these headphones, manufacture the wood rings in Oxnard, assemble the headphones, test every one of them, and ship them. For professional applications, we also give a plug-in with these headphones called the Reveal that allow people to use it for the DAWs like Pro Tools, Logic, and Cubase. So you can use it for mastering applications as well. The pro audio business is very important to us. It's about 20% of our business, probably sometimes even more, and it also provides us this feedback that we need to fine-tune our headphones and create more accurate products. Our goal at Odyssey is to create the most uncompromising sound reproduction products. We want to be as neutral as possible so that the artists, the sound engineers, the mastering engineers, they put a lot of effort into making these albums sound good, and we think it's our job to just deliver it as is. We don't want to color it, we don't want to change it. Our goal is to deliver it as is. That's our philosophy. So, and we believe our headphones have to sound like a good set of speakers in a well-treated room. So we have our own reference recordings made by Grammy Award winning engineer. So we use them to fine tune our in the development process. We also measure them. We have a very robust transducer engineering team now. So that's how our products are all designed. For the Pro Audio, as I mentioned earlier, we also provide a set of plugins. We work with SonarWorks, we work with Rune to provide EQ curves and other tools for mastering and the Pro Audio world. So coming to the Mobius, Mobius is our first product that's we think is a very different headphone. Mobius, we think of Mobius as a platform. It's half hardware, it's half software. We worked with the Israeli company Waves to put the Waves NX solutions into the headphones. So the headphones by themselves have USB-C, analog, and Bluetooth. It has all three connections, and you can even have two connections at the same time and mix them inside the headphone. When you connect it to your workstation, it appears as a 8-channel sound card or a 2-channel sound card. You can choose which one you want to do, and it appears, you can go to Pro Tools and create a Pro Tools aggregate IO, route your audio whichever way you want, and then you will be off to play the audio. For Windows, we also provide a ACO driver for low latency applications. So the Mobius itself, even though it's used very much in gaming and other gaming and watching movies, it's also a tremendous tool for production. It's one of the first headphones that does very good 7.1. It also provides low latency drivers, and it's used by studios. It was initially actually created for a studio in Los Angeles for monitoring 5.1. That's how the project got started. It actually has a Realtek ARM processor, so we can continue improving it. And in the next few months, you will see more and more features for Pro Audio being released. And our goal is to, as I mentioned earlier, it's a platform. Our intent is to keep on improving it so that it becomes more versatile tool for professionals. So one of the things that Mobius brings in is we are adding a set of tools where the headphone itself can do the 3D processing inside the headphones, but you can also turn off all the processing in the headphone, get all the data from the headphone to the host, and do the processing in the host. So you can do 7.1 natively in the headphone, but let's assume that you want to do second order ambisonics playback. In that case, the headphone does not support it natively, but what it does is it provides a way for the host application like a Pro Tools or Reaper to get the data from the headphones, do the processing with a plugin or some other native application, send the data back to the headphones. So this makes the Mobius a very versatile platform. You can either do processing in the headphone, turn it off, do the processing in the host, and it opens up a lot of different options for headphones. And we, in the next coming months, we will open this up a little bit more, so there's a lot more applications that can take advantage of this. So that is the background on Mobius. And then for future of Odyssey, the advantage of Odyssey is we are a relatively small company. Our engineering team is still six, 7 people, and there are two things that we are very good at: creating very innovative products and creating them very quickly. To give you an example, the Mobius product took us exactly 1 year to make. The first meeting on Mobius was June 2017, and by June 2018 we were actually shipping the product. So this speed of execution, I think, is a key for Audeze, and that's one thing that we will try to preserve and create going forward. It's exactly the same thing with also innovation. We are a company that can bring very innovative features. For example, the gesture support for Mobius is a very innovative feature that we just introduced. So our goal is to create these innovative headphones that stand out from the crowd. because we are not a very big company with tremendous marketing push. So creating new things gets us in front of people, and people appreciate it and talk to each other. So word of mouth is very strong. So this is our strength. So we intend to keep it this way. So in future, expect more innovative products like the Mobius. We are a planar headphone company, so we will try to make them lighter, easier to use, and more versatile.